Yo, hello, amazing people of YouTube. So today I want to talk to you guys about presidents, man. Especially the one sitting in office now and the former president, right? So I don't know why MSNBC just popped up on my YouTube channel, and it turns out they're like creating a special counsel to investigate Donald Trump, which is fine. Which is fine with me. I've never been a person that really gave a fuck about who's in office. You know what I'm saying? Unless they've completely fucked this thing up, of which the senile president we have now, it seems pretty like in 2 years he fucking sent this beautiful country in a shithole. So I don't have a problem with them creating a council to investigate former president of the United States, Donald Trump. But they need to also create a council to investigate the current president, President Biden, and another council to investigate every other president before them that's still a fucking live. Otherwise, all this shit, it just looks corrupt as fuck. That's how it's looking right now. It just, we all know it's corrupt. We all knew it's corrupt. It's not surprising to anyone with fucking 2 brain cells that this whole thing is just a fucking rigged show, right? And corruption is like just rampant. You know, like they talk about, Russia's corrupt. Oh, China's corrupt. North Korea's corrupt. Fucking Ukraine is corrupt. Everybody's corrupt at the fucking top. Can you name me one president that was at the top, or one king or leader or someone at the top that wasn't corrupt? Of course they're corrupt. They're all fucking related to each other. Have you guys even fucking Googled that shit? Every single president U.S. president is related to each other. Every single one. Going all the way back to fucking George Washington. How is that fucking possible? The only way that's possible is if these pricks are essentially just giving you like 10 people and saying vote. So it doesn't matter which one of the 10 comes out at top. It's still their fucking person. Right? How else would they all be related to royalty in Europe, going all the way back to fucking the Romans, the Greeks? You know what I'm saying? Of course it's corrupt. But the thing that really fucking annoys the shit out of me isn't that they're fucking corrupt. It's that no one holds these pricks liable, man. I don't give a fuck if they're elite, they're billionaires, they're this, they're that. Like, when you fuck up, you have to deal with punishment. No matter what facet of life you're referring to, right? If you mess up at work and you accidentally don't deliver that one pizza, you're fired. You understand what I'm saying? You don't pay your bills, they repo your car, they take your house away, they do all kinds of fucking things, right? You break the law, like you run a red light, you get a ticket, right? You catch a misdemeanor or felony, you go away for 10, 20 fucking years. And if it's a bad enough felony, they might give you fucking triple digits. They give like fucking 14, 15-year-olds like triple life, 150 fucking years, 475 years. Like, someone needs to hold these pricks accountable, right? You pretty much demolished all business across the fucking country, including other countries, right? You pretty much caused countless people to go bankrupt. Countless people to lose their businesses, their livelihood, their houses, their cars. How are you not being held liable for this shit? Right? Because there's damage. I can tell you the damage. Like, I just passed this fucking school. What school is this? This is Sylvan Park Elementary. The fuck is that? Sylvan Park. Dude, no one went to this elementary for like fucking 2 years. That building's just been there. How the hell do you do that and get away with it? You know what I'm saying? There's damage across the board. You know what's going to happen? Like, I'm driving in a neighborhood with houses, dude. Half these people haven't paid mortgage in a year or two. What do you think is good? Remember when the housing bubble fucking collapsed? You remember people were like, oh my god, it's the end of the fucking world. What do you think is gonna happen when all these people have to get out these houses, and then the bank has to repo all of them, and then no one is able to purchase anything because the economy is gonna fucking crash. Worse than it's already crashed. Everything has gotten expensive. You know what I'm saying? Forget the fucking gasoline. Fuck gasoline, dude. Food has gotten expensive. Water's gotten expensive. You want to go buy a fucking screw to screw yourself back to fucking together? Even that's become fucking expensive. It's too expensive for fucking homeless people to be homeless. That's how fucking they completely demolished this fucking country, dude. They completely demolished it from the inside out, man. Forget fucking the USSR. You know what I'm saying? Forget Stalin and Hitler and these motherfuckers brought this country down from the inside. This was the Roman fucking Empire that they're tumbling down from the fucking inside. Unfucking real, man. It's unfucking real. And you know what, man? To all you fucking pussies out there, you motherfuckers need to go buy the fucking Declaration of Independence. Go buy your constitutional rights, right? Like, go buy a fucking 2-page book that gives you your rights, that explains it to you. And then start exercising them motherfuckers, all right? So first, go buy that shit so you know what the fuck you're dealing with. And fuck, I think I'm gonna get pulled over. No, I'm not getting pulled over. Dope. The cops are too fucking busy today. So go buy a gun. Go buy a bunch of fucking ammunition. Because when this shit fucking falls apart, ammunition is gonna be money. Because they're gonna crash every other fucking thing there is. You're gonna be able to fucking at least trade bullets for food. Because, like, that's where it's kind of fucking heading. You know what I'm saying? America's like, they're just itching for another fucking war. America's like itching for another war. It's trying to figure out what medium-sized country can we invade next. Because you know what? We need to update our Air Force. We need to update our airplanes. So we need a medium-sized country with at least 700 to 100 million people. And we need to go to war. Yeah, that's what these pricks are thinking right now. They're wondering, is it Iran? Is it Turkey? Is it North Korea? You know what I'm saying? It sure as hell ain't fucking Cuba. They couldn't take fucking Cuba over. They couldn't take a fucking island over. I salute Cuba, man. You motherfuckers, dude. Smoking your cigars and fucking holding it down. They couldn't take it over. Then again, there was fucking Guantanamo Bay in fucking Cuba, so why the fuck is it still annexed? It's beyond me. How do you annex a country and then build a military prison to house terrorists there? We probably have bases in fucking North Korea as well, dude. You know, the corruption is so fucking unreal. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy. Did you guys know that these motherfuckers brought coke and turned it into crack in LA? Did you guys know the whole fucking crack epidemic was from these motherfuckers? You can Google it. You can Google that shit. They literally fucking used the Contras to fucking bring coke here so that they could fund a war. A war they didn't even fucking really win. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. Like, they were the ones who put in Saddam Hussein. They got Saddam Hussein to kill the former dude. And then become the dictator. And then they went in like 20 years later, invaded, got him, and then supposedly hung him when the dude had like 10 duplicates of himself. This guy had like 10 lookalikes, 10 clones, 40 bitches, and like they found this guy in the middle of a desert in a hole with US dollars with him, as if like, what the fuck, this guy's just like, have you guys seen footage from Iraq? If someone buries himself in a fucking hole in the middle of the fucking desert, you're not finding it. They can't find entire pyramids buried under the desert. How the fuck did they find this prick? Just, oh yeah, I'm gonna, for fuck gold, fuck diamonds, fuck all, I'm gonna, US dollars, that's what's gonna save my life. Yeah, bro, yeah, of course they're gonna hang that motherfucker, because he's not the Saddam Hussein. That motherfucker's probably like, he got a facelift and he's banging bitches in fucking Guam somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's probably in Europe walking around and no one even fucking knows. That's the craziness of all this shit, man. That's how corrupt they are. Holy shit, dude. You're carrying like a fucking... What the fuck? That motherfucker's carrying half a house. Yeah, that's what everybody's gonna be like. They're gonna just have like 5 shopping carts zip tied together and all their fucking livelihood is just gonna be pulled on in the fucking slow lane and shit. You know, that's what's gonna happen when the housing crisis, when all these houses fucking collapse and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, dude. And it all started, like, I'm not into politics. Like, I really don't give a fuck who's up top, but hold them fucking accountable, man. If you guys are people that actually give a fuck, right? Me, it's like, just don't fuck it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to be corrupt, you want to rape children and all this fucking crazy shit that you sick motherfuckers do at the top, right? Because the only way you're getting into that fucking circle is if you bang some 4-year-old boy in the ass and shit. That's the only way you're joining that fucking sick circle, right? And it's like, holy shit, we can't even fucking hold them accountable to that. At least don't fuck the country up. Alright? You banging little kids, at least don't bang the fucking country until it collapses. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a limit, dude. There is a limit. When they say, like, we the people, yeah, man. Like, well, people will, if this shit goes down, like the US actually collapses, dude, they're gonna have like lynch mobs. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, do you see what's happening in Beverly Hills? Finally, people in the hood are like, you know what, man? I'm gangbanging and smoking dudes for wearing the wrong shoes or the wrong fucking colors. I'm killing people for being on my block that aren't from my block. I'm robbing poor people. Why not go to Beverly Hills where there's billionaires, where if I steal a watch, at least it's worth a fucking $100,000, right? People are slowly fucking figuring it out, dude. And what do you think is gonna happen when you completely collapse a country like the United States? You know how prideful Americans are, man? You know how many real prideful Americans there are? There's gonna be lynch mobs, dude. Like, fuck that, bro. Let's just hang the elite. Let's just hang them and burn them and leave them up there, bro. That way, it'll be like a warning to all the other motherfuckers that are fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You remember the Batman movie with Bane? when he took over fucking Gotham, and he was like, you know, well, fuck it, we're gonna put everyone on trial. You know, and it was like, well, it's, well, what did he say? He goes, is it death or, what's that word when you kick someone out, man? Death or expulsion or whatever. And he's like, well, fucking, it's expulsion. He goes, death by expulsion. Right? That's what's gonna happen, dude. Like, these movies are like, they're pretty much just telling the story of what's most likely gonna happen in one way, shape, or form, in dramatic form. You know, they're just getting people's psyche ready for all that shit. You know, that's what it seems like to me, man. That's what it seems like to me. Because, dude, corruption and all that shit, it's not surprising to me, man. Like, fucking A, man. My family comes from the USSR, dude. I'm fully aware of what corruption is. You know, they can bullshit the everyday American and shit. No, I know what corruption is. I had enough family members sent to the fucking gulags for fucking crossing the wrong street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know exactly what these motherfuckers are doing, bro. It's just a shame that there's no one with some fucking balls to actually hold these motherfuckers accountable. How do you create an entire task force dedicated to a former United States president? Is that even fucking legal? Like, in complete honesty, man, is it fucking legal? How do you hold a president liable for anything he does? He's essentially the only 5-star general we have. I don't think he can fuck up legally. I honestly don't think legally he can fuck up. I think he could be fucking raping kids and murking motherfuckers left and right, and I don't think people can do anything about it legally. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the case with almost every fucking president or leader of any country. You can't hold them liable. That's like saying, you know what, my bad. That's like saying when George Bush, you know, like, we invaded the Iraq War, we're gonna hold him liable for all the deaths of every single U.S. soldier. He's accountable for it, and he needs to be put on trial for war crimes, and every single U.S. soldier the blood is on his hands, and he needs to, you know, we need to figure out how we're gonna punish him for that. And it's like, oh, well, fucking A, how hard is it to punish that? You know, I think they're above the law. Well, what was it, Nixon, when they're like Watergate, Watergate, right? The Watergate scandal, when they asked him, you know, it's not, what, you think it's not illegal when the president does it? He goes, exactly. Exactly. It's not, of course it's not illegal when I do it. I'm the fucking president of the United States. I don't know, man. That's my 2 cents on all this shit. I'd love to hear your opinions on how uncorrupt this country is, you know? Anyone that's worked a fucking job in this country knows how corrupt it is. You know what I'm saying? Solo, YOLO, bolo, peace.